What's going on, guys? It's your girl Big Nin and your boy.
KBD official.
And today we are here to share some of our mental health coping strategies. As you are aware, May is dedicated to raising mental health awareness. And we are here to have a brief conversation with each other and with you, mixing up the batter with Black Cake. So, question number one is, what does mental health mean to you? What is your idea of mental health? How would you define mental health?
When I hear mental health, I first think about my conscious state,
That's good.
and how move on with things, how I think about things, and how I handle things to be honest.
Yeah.
I never used to do it before we got it, but to read and enlightenment,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The man said reading and enlightenment.
Yeah, man.
But do you read?
Reading is key.
I'm telling you. The way I see mental health, it's your level of self-awareness, your consciousness,
Thanks.
how you deal with yourself internally, how you monitor your thoughts, and especially your emotions, and how you create balance in your everyday lives.
Yeah, man.
It's being able to check yourself to figure out where you are on your journey and how best you cope with challenges or obstacles that may arise while you're on your journey.
Can I give me an example of just a small example of a self-reflection? For instance, like, you're going throughout your day, you had an issue.
Oh,
how would
yeah.
you self-reflect on that matter? Like if you had a bad situation, I had a bad interaction with somebody during the day, how you deal with that situation?
Well, first things first, you gotta determine how you want to spend your day. Me, for instance, I like to wake up at 5 a.m. and then you use the 20-20-20 formula, where you do your little exercise, you do your little scripture readings, your meditations, and then you do your journaling. So if I already allowed myself to have my victory hour, that 1 hour while the sun rises as well, I already determined the kind of day I would personally like to have.
Yeah, sure.
Like completely unaware of what is happening outside of what is happening inside of me.
I
So
understand.
if I already cool and I already calm and I come out now and you out here bubbling, you erupting, you vex about something you ain't done on time for you, and you feel like you can come and throw that energy on me, I can just be like, bye, not today now. Not today. That's how I check myself.
Thanks.
I gotta check myself so I don't react, but I can respond. So then I go based on how I would want to respond and knowing my own triggers.
I feel that.
If I know you overstepping my boundaries right now, and I know I need to be non-reactive.
That's all I'm looking for, like that's the key thing, because as a self-reflection right here. Because you know what trigger in you, like, okay, if, for instance, if this person say, like, your jacket,
It's true. That's insult on insult.
Just an insult.
Yeah.
You ain't doing your fix.
Can't.
Alright, cool.
Thank you.
I reading this thing the other day. Say don't argue with donkeys, because a donkey can always, say what they want to say, and that gonna be facts for them all the time, and it just got some people like, I always be that way, you just gotta live with that.
Facts.
And acceptance is another key thing too as well.
Yeah.
They gotta accept the fact that people just are people. They can't
Yep.
But you can teach them how to be a little different though.
Yeah.
By you
setting an example, right?
Man.
You're responding and not reacting.
That's
how you know you're large and you're in charge. When you respond, but you don't react. Because then if I react, that means there is something within me that is not healed. Because sometimes people are just projecting.
No,
you could feel better. Go ahead, you vex with your day, that is your business.
Yeah, man, but
don't bring it over here.
Yeah, me gonna let you tell you, I ain't gonna act like I ain't never, had my
spazzy moments.
But it was necessary for me. I felt it was necessary at that point when I getting pushed to the edge. You know, like
I got pushed back.
I really gotta set a point where people understand that this is not a joke. This is very serious for me. You know, like don't cross this boundary.
For real, please.
You know that something you just gotta be serious over there. You know, like don't cut about your boundaries. You know, like if people don't like yo, I don't like that.
But then sometimes you have to also like figure out what is worth reacting to and what is worth responding to, because then it's like disrespect. You're coming at me disrespectful now, so I think I need to say, listen here. Don't get me cross because you see a whole different version of me that you didn't know was there. So let me take a step back quickly and catch myself for myself, not because I can't react, but because you won't get me to react because I control myself. So you just gotta know how you want to move, when you want to move, where you want to move, and stop allowing people to control your internal affairs. Like, stop and go heal.
Yeah, long to heal. But
stop and go heal.
Tell me more. Because I ain't gonna lose exactly feeling, you know? Like, that's facts.
Rejected.
Take some time home and heal, man. Stop going on. Take some time home for you.
Deadass.
Like,
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Facts. And what are some of the coping skills you use, like what you use to like just, you know,
coping?
Like in your spare time just to get to ease your mental.
I have quite a few coping strategies. First of all, I am a big reader. I like quietness. I like solitude. I do not keep company. I am not lonely enough to always want to be in somebody else's face. Like, I really want to run away and hide. Like, if I could just give me 20 minutes, please, to an hour. There is a chapter that I need to read in order to make my next step. Because it ain't everything it's not everything I read. Sorry if you cannot understand the dialect. I'm speaking too fast, but this is for my people, you know. Worldwide, wherever you be, big up yourself, you know. It's Black Cake.
Yeah, baby.
Try to plug it in, but seriously, I like quietness. I like solitude. I like being alone.
I feel that, man.
Being alone is not a curse.
No.
And it is not a sin. Because me being alone lowers the risk of you disrupting my progress. You're serving the role of a distraction right now. You ain't helping me grow, and I like growing. So I go away and I read. That calms me, one. Plus, if I am reading something because I need the knowledge of whatever it is internally again, because all our aspirations and all our dreams and the way we are driven, we are spiritual beings.
Thanks.
That are driven from causes within. Okay, guys?
Thanks.
Okay. So if I know I need to feed, you could call it a desire. Desires could be good, desires could be evil.
True.
But they are desires. If I desire a certain piece of knowledge to say, I need this information to help myself heal. I need this information because I need to understand the next step that I need to take, whether it's in your career, you're trying to build something. Well, I just read it.
Yeah.
So now I know that I need to go and apply whatever that thing is. So when I take that and I go and apply, this is apply it now, practicality. This is me feeling like, wow, a calm. Because I enter it, and here is the output of what I just took in. I read, I cope. I know reading is so boring. No, reading is fundamental. You need to learn to read, because if you don't know how to read, they are going to take advantage of you in this world. It's not a game. It's just proven facts. Apart from reading, I do meditate, and that's like, you can take 7 minutes, you can take 4 minutes. It has so many different apps that you could use that has simple meditation strategies That you can just sit there for 7 minutes. You could ring in presents. It's the view from on top where you could recognize how small a problem seriously is.
Yeah.
If you just view it.
Yeah.
Recognize that you're up here and you're not the problem. You could do meditation strategies.
Just to drop into that, right?
Yeah,
that's like basically stop trying to control things you can't control. Thanks. You know, like if it ain't a big issue that you really can't control, bro, like just leave it go.
I'm telling you.
Why you gonna sit on there and stress about it?
No, you can't. You can't.
Why you can't get a stove? Like you gonna sit on there and cry?
Right. I might.
And she paid us go out of some food and cool up, man.
I ask somebody else for some help.
Exactly.
All
that.
Reach out. You know? Reach out. That's a key. That's a point right there. Now. Ask for help. Thanks. Like anybody that's struggling with mental health issues or whatever issue it is.
Ask for help.
You could simply ask for help. I know our pride is getting in the way. We feel like, oh, you gonna ask somebody for nothing.
Yeah.
No, but maybe you part of your own problem. You're part of your own suffering. It's just humble yourself to attract. Like, you have to attract genuine energies in your life. If you do not have a support system filled with genuine people that want to see you win, genuine people that care about you, this is real love now. We ain't talking nonsense here.
No,
genuine people. You should not feel like you don't have somebody you can call.
Trust.
If you feel you don't have anybody at all that you can call, not even one person, you need to check yourself because you probably ain't even your own friend. Apart from meditation.
Some good points though.
Apart from meditation. Breathing. Don't take for granted breathing strategies now. Because breathing has the ability to change your entire mood. Just hush for a minute. Box breathing. If you never heard about it before, practice box breathing. You will not regret it.
What's box breathing?
Box breathing is like you're going in fours. So you would inhale for 4 breaths, hold it for 4 breaths, exhale for 4 breaths, wait again for 4 breaths. You breathe in, you're holding that. You're breathing out, you're holding it. It's like you're descending.
I got you.
And then you're going to go again.
And you bring your levels on.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I'm telling you. I do it all the time. I would know. If you don't know, I would know how to cope. Mentally.
Ask for help.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
Like, don't be afraid to ask for help.
What would be some of your coping strategies?
Me, I like to be the God, to be honest.
Nah.
I love my
so
God,
true.
you know, like I gotta go there and plant my little thing, you know, bare feet.
For real?
Yeah, a little drum maybe.
Oh, man.
I like a little quiet time, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I really find that when I spend all the time with myself, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, like, I'm able to actually stop for a second and say, well, look here. The day going run ahead of me, let me just take a pass and reflect. Like, how I could make tomorrow a little better than today, because I ain't trying to be on the hustle and bustle every day, you know? Like, that just ain't cutting it.
For real.
Like, it don't make sense. But so I'm gonna take a little time for myself.
Yo, if I don't know, this is the herbalist.
Nah.
Yo, when I tell you, the king on the ground, this is him.
Yeah.
Grounding. The importance of grounding.
To be honest, right, you gotta eat to survive too, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the next few months, you realize you can't find certain vegetables and fruits in the stores because you ain't get high country food. So
yeah.
Practice some gardening, man. Yeah.
He is definitely a green thumb in everything he produces. I am not kidding you.
You know, I like to read about my plants too.
Yeah, you do.
Just to get at, because we're gonna need that in the future.
We do. We need it right now, cuz. We read it right. We need it right now. Knowledge is power.
Another coping strategy, I like to write music. You know, I love writing music. I actually like writing on the whole. I can write stories, poems, but it depends on what I feel.
Yeah.
In that moment, you know.
So would you say, but apart from writing, it's like being creative.
Yeah.
You use your energy.
Basically. to do something creative, you know?
Okay.
Like, oh, need to build something.
I was just about to be like, I was just about to say, you know, I just realized you like to build things.
Paint something, you know?
Yeah, you just put your in. Yeah.
You know, probably going to editing some pictures or videos or something. Because, you know, dabbling in a whole heap of different things.
Yeah.
I'll do some repairs at home or something. Just to keep myself busy.
Boy, what happened to he? I was just about to say Keanu is a busybody, folks.
People used to always say the devil will find out for idle hands.
Ooh, trouble is looking for me.
Like, and to be honest with you, just sitting on doing nothing like it.
Idle.
You would idle. You do things that you don't need to do. You know?
Exactly. Trouble is looking for me.
And I ain't got a cafe. I don't need to do a bunch of things. I prefer to stay on my kids. So, you know, like, that's part of my therapy too.
There we go, parenting. If you didn't know, this guy is a father of two.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Pick up yourself, man, cat.
Yeah, man. To be honest.
What would you say are some of your driving factors? What drives Keanu?
Like what drives Keanu?
What drives Keanu to succeed?
Right now, my 2 kids, man. I got that.
Inspiration.
Just
when you see your kids, what do you see? What makes you hopeful?
Man, I just know that the lineage can carry on. You know?
Yeah.
I can see them in me, you know.
Yeah.
And I can see me in them as well too.
Facts.
Like, so I don't judge them for and then, you know, parenting is a beautiful thing. I just gotta say that. I feel like a lot of men that'll be scared of it. Like, you know, big deal. Just gotta man up, man.
Yeah.
Having a child is a beautiful thing, man.
But you know, some of us are actually traumatized from our own childhood traumas and history. It does repeat itself. And we do run away. We try to escape reality. This is why we're here trying to check in about your mental state, because there is no escaping reality. If there are wounds, then that means you need some healing. How do you find that healing? That's up to you. There are many different ways we can do that.
Yeah, choices though. And everything boils down to choice though. Like
some of us
making that choice to wanting to heal too, you know.
Yeah. But the first step is acknowledgement. But we don't like to acknowledge anything because we like living facades.
I didn't just shout at you and cuss you. No. I just didn't do that.
No.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I know I cuss, I can tell I cuss it because I know why I cuss it.
What about when you're like, there is a problem, but you're constantly ignoring the problem, and the problem is an internal problem.
That's problematic though.
Yeah.
That's problematic for yourself because now you're gonna start to you're done lying to yourself already.
Yeah.
So automatically everything you do from there gonna be a lie. Based on a lie. And that no good life to live.
Let's wheel that right back into why some fathers continue to be afraid of parenting. If we parent just as well as we know ourselves. When you see your kids, you've seen you done however old.
Yeah, man.
And now you're trying to provide. You have lived well. You have experienced freedom in ways other people haven't experienced freedom. You have experienced love in other ways people haven't experienced love. You were blessed enough to have a family. And you were blessed enough to have parents that would have groomed you and inspired you to become the man that you are today in order to be an even, but like you feel like you just don't want to waste any of your time because you know you want to provide your children with the opportunity to live freely, live joyfully, live peacefully. Boot up!
That's facts.
I just today is BLK, boundless lyrical knowledge. If you didn't know, you just learned that tonight. We ain't just talking, we about that
trying
action.
To build that generational growth, like make sure you got something secure for that future so that you don't have to go and bust them head about how we can get this done. They
are destined to suffer because right now you lacking the motives, or you lacking the inspiration, the encouragement. Sometimes it's the resources, sometimes it's the opportunities, but you don't know your will because you're too distracted to figure it out in the first place. Perhaps you got to figure out, what do you want for yourself, and how are you going to create,
take some time for yourself, that life.
Because you'd be doing your children a huge favor.
Thanks.
If you want to check yourself, knowing that maybe your child is 10 years old, maybe them 5 years old, but we all go through tribulations, trials, tribulations, to swap it around.
Yeah, man.
We all go through the valleys of life. And it's going through the valley, like, don't hurry yourself on that valley, because you're in the valley for a reason, my guy.
It's never too late to check yourself.
Yeah, it's not.
Whether you are a parent or not, don't wait till
and especially parents, because then you have single parents.
Yeah.
Big up by yourselves, mama. It's just like over here hustling. Whatever you're doing, big up by yourselves. You have parents that are maybe unemployed. The hardest times you're experiencing right now, and you just like, where do I go next? What the hell am I about to do? Please, if you're having thoughts of suicide, at least tell somebody you feel you could trust. Somebody you feel like, I could just say, KB, I feel like I want to kill myself. I having thoughts of suicide.
Yeah, man.
Just that one person. Don't go tell it to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Are people you know you cannot trust. But tell it to that person that can help you most through your crisis. Recognize it as a crisis, and this is like internal crisis. This is as close as it could possibly be sort of crisis. I need you.
Thanks.
Don't ignore that cry. No, don't ignore that cry. Don't take the risk. Do not ignore the cry of your loved one when they are going through a crisis. You hear me calling it a crisis? Because that is exactly what it is. This is pressure. This is thoughts. This is emotions. This is me feeling like I am failing at all of this. It is just too much. Another coping strategy, practice the pause. When you feel like it is overbearing and you just don't know where to turn, don't know what to do, pause and breathe. Don't lose yourself. Reach out to somebody, whether it is one person. If you feel like you just don't know who to even tell this to, take up your book, journal. I journal all the time. Journal it out. All it is energy.
Yeah, man.
Energy needs to be released.
Thanks.
Energy, if you leave that energy fester and build up, whether it is positive or negative, you are either going to erupt or you're going to react. And you don't want to be reactive, because a reactive person is very, very unsafe.
Yo, trust, it just go out the break.
Yeah. No, you can't be reactive. So we need to check ourselves.
Thanks.
And the sooner we could reel it in and recognize that if we were to change internally, our external will also be affected, because then I am no longer a man who reacts, but I am a man who responds, because I know thyself. And if I know thyself, what's on the outside is not gonna fester inside of me. I am sorry, but you can take that over there.
That's something like.
Okay. So I take my mental health seriously,
Yeah,
and I do not allow people into my space to disrupt any of what it is I have going on, just because you feel how you feel today. Today you feeling down. Tomorrow you feeling up. Who knows? Because every single day is a different day.
Yeah, I'm on the trick yourself, man.
But at least let's be genuine human beings.
And for the person that's out there, if you somebody call you and make that statement like, yo, if you just tell me myself, they don't take that lightly either.
Nope.
Don't make it a joke either. Don't dismiss it either.
Please don't gossip. Don't gossip. Because,
and apart from the gossiping, people would dismiss that and have it as a joke.
Yeah, and that's
I ain't chatting shopping. That's fine. I was talking shopping. That's no joke. People really don't feel that way sometimes, you know.
We like to act as if we are non-judgmental, but right here we are gossips. We like to gossip. Yeah, he tell me last night he want to kill himself. Oh, he tell me this, but girl, she said she want to drink Clorox, but when is that? How does that become a casual conversation?
What did you do?
I just come and tell you I want to kill myself, but you gone down the road to go talk about it to call me crazy. But she said she'll be acting like she crazy. She went to tie a rope around her neck. Yeah, I don't know how to do them people. Okay.
That would have the situation in no case.
No, but that's why we here to end the stigma.
Yeah, man.
And to bring these conversations to light, because we like to pretend. We like to pretend, and it is when we pretend too much. We overboard with the pretending now. Yeah. Here comes the eruption. Right. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is The Batter with yours truly, Black Cake. Spell it please, KB.
BLK CAKE.
Please.
Want to make up yourself.
Put in all the plugs, social media pages.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram.
At official BLK CAKE. Please go to our SoundCloud, hit stream. You must find a track you like.
And trust me.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Just one tip before we leave, though.
Yeah.
Find time for yourself.
So the hashtag for this month to help raise mental health awareness is #MoreThanEnough. You can check out the NAMI organization to learn more about mental health and find more coping strategies, find lots of information on who suffers, because we all suffer from mental health and we all go through different crises throughout life. So if you could provide yourself with the basic knowledge of how to cope when you are in a crisis state, it will be extremely helpful for you to check it out. So you can just Google it, NAMI.
You're more than enough.
Yeah.
Thanks.
More than enough.